Hi, I'm Hannah, and I have way too many lipsticks, so I came up with the idea of, at the beginning of each month, selecting a small bundle of lipsticks to use throughout the month so that I can make sure I'm getting good use out of my collection, as well as assessing whether or not they make me happy. So today I'm going to be recapping my picks for January, as well as talking about what I'll be using for February. So we'll do some swatches of my January picks. This is Kylie Grape Soda. I do like the formula of the Kylie lip liners, and I was enjoying using this one to make Prim, which I'll talk about now, more purpley, or to use with this kind of brownie gray to make it more gray. This is Prim. I had mentioned in my declutter that I was really enjoying this one this month, enough that I got rid of a burgundy that I had last month that I originally wasn't planning to get rid of. I haven't worn this combo on any video, so I'm going to try it on now. As you can see, it's very pigmented and it glides on very easily. So I've really been enjoying this combo this month. Next up is Smokey Taupe from e.l.f. This one I had worn a couple times a long time ago, but I still was kind of surprised by how much I liked it. I feel like this one I thought of as more gray, and it is pretty gray, but it also does lean brown. And I found when I mixed it in with Colourpop's Cool BFF, it did make it more brown. This one's Colourpop Baracuda. This is an ultra satin, and I really like this one. This is Nude lip liner from Milani. This is Jeffree Star Fully Nude. As I said when I introduced this, which I'll probably say every time I talk about it, I no longer purchase from Jeffree Star, but I am trying to use up what I have. And then, as I also mentioned in my declutter, I did have Kylie Cosmetics Allergic to Bullshit in here originally, and I ended up decluttering that in that video. So after I did that, I replaced it with NYX Root Beer Float. Oh, I also forgot I did have this Milani Fruit Fetish 120 Strawberry Lemonade Lip Balm. I'm just going to throw on another favorite lip combo to talk about how I felt about this collection. So this is going to be e.l.f. Smokey Taupe with Jeffree Star Fully Nude padded on top, Colourpop Cool BFF to round out the edges, and then Milani Fruit Fetish on top to gloss it up. Does anyone remember when Colourpop first released their ultra matte lips a long time ago and Trap was like the coolest thing? This kind of reminds me of like a more wearable Trap. It kind of has that like gray mauvey tones, kind of like a cool color. It does take a lot to get here, but what's the point of having this collection if I can't mix and match and play and create? So I did feel like, as compared to January, this collection didn't perform as well as a wardrobe, mostly because the lighter colors in the range were matte. I really prefer to have more comfortable formulas at this point. I did have the Balm to gloss things up, but sometimes I want something in between a matte and a gloss. I was relieved when I added in Root Beer Float, but that was towards the end of the month, and I also kind of felt like it was the easy way out to just use Root Beer Float. But also, interestingly, I did enjoy all of these colors. So with the exception of the one that I already decluttered, I'm going to hold on to all the rest of these for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but it's kind of an idea to treat the next 2 months as 3 20-ish day periods instead of treating them as 2 30-day periods, and then trying to do 3 wardrobes in that time. We'll see. Either I'll update this around February 20th or it'll just be at the end of the month, but I picked out a bunch for February, and it is kind of like a big collection. I love Valentine's Day makeup. I'm not that big on the holiday, but I love hearts, I love hot pink, I love red, I love metals. So I wanted to break out some bold colors and try them out for this month. But also, because I felt kind of hindered last month, I also wanted to give myself ample options. So this time around, I'm going to have 11 I don't think I swatched the newbies last month, and I don't know if I'm going to do it going forward, but I kind of just feel like swatching them all right now because I'm excited. First up is Mwah from Colourpop. This is an ultra matte lip. It was their collaboration with Match many years ago, but I just opened this maybe like a year ago. I think I've had this for like 3 years, but it was unopened in the box for like 2 of them. This is a hot pink. It feels kind of thick, so I'm not sure if the age is getting to it, even though it hasn't been open for that long, but we will definitely find that out this month. I also grabbed a bunch of my Lime Crimes, and some of them are Valentine's themed. This one is True Love. This one I've also had for way too long. When I got BeautyCon box, I had signed up because Graveyard Girl did a collaboration, and it included a $25 Dolls Kill gift card. So I had used that to buy this Lime Crime trio. So that must have been like, I hope it wasn't before 2014, but it's been a while. But hey, these Lime Crime ones, they hold up pretty well. It doesn't smell, it doesn't feel gross as far as I can tell. So that is True Love. This one's Lime Crime Suedeberry. I had done a look maybe last year where I used True Love on, I think, my upper lip and then Suedeberry on my lower lip, and I really liked it. So another one of those might be coming up. This one is Lime Crime Raven. This is Lime Crime Cupid from that same bundle. This one's an Ultra Satin Lip from Colourpop in the shade Schnookums. I think this was their Valentine's Day collection a couple years ago also. And I was excited to include this because I thought it might be similar to Cupid, but in a satin formula. Very curious to mix those two together. Next up is another combo, but I think they might be interesting as mix-in shades, which is why I wanted to include them this month. This is Kat Von D Bow and Arrow. And then I also have Kat Von D Requiem. I had seen Nikki Tutorials mix these together many years ago, and I wanted to have them for that. I think I already had Bow and Arrow, but I bought Requiem for that reason. These ones are also matte. That color's so pretty. For lip liners, I'm including 2. This is Dirty Peach from Kylie. I thought I might add an interesting tone. And this one's Oh Snap from Colourpop. So next up I wanted to include the e.l.f. Pout Perfector. This one I almost decluttered, and then the last minute I was like, I think I might kind of like it, I don't know. So I thought that would be a good test for this. And to add some gloss into here. It's like a super shimmery gloss. I am a little nervous for this assortment. I'm nervous that it's going to clash too much with my eye looks, or I'm going to wear too much of the nudes, or it's going to be too matte for me. But we'll figure it out, and if I hate it, then that's a good reason to switch up my collection earlier this month than I normally would. And that's everything. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.
Can't stop, won't stop moving. Don't speak the language. Music. Don't need explaining. I know that